School teaches knowledge, but life requires wisdom. We should never mistake knowledge for wisdom. The best the knowledge we can gain in school can do for us is to help us make a good living. We will need wisdom to help us make a good life. Every moment we live our lives, we are traveling through time. The really only thing we have in this life is time. We can all agree it will be a pity to waste it on anything useless, for example, going to school. Most of our youthful energy will be spent going through school or formal education. And all the time, some of us confront ourselves with the question, are we wasting our time? Is school useless? In this video, we review two of the most popular arguments that claim that school or formal education is a waste of time. However, we need to clarify three things first. The school is only part of your education. Never ever underestimate the education you can get at home by yourself or from family. If you expected the school to teach you everything, this is your first big mistake in life. The school is only there to teach you how to fish, not to give you fish when you are hungry. The second thing we need to clarify is that education itself is defined as the catalyst for converting information into knowledge. The school can only show you how to find information and help you learn how to learn. However, only you can convert all this information to become your knowledge, no one else. And number three, if we did not go to school, what will we really do with our time? Most of us will spend it entertaining ourselves with the PlayStation, the Xbox, Netflix, YouTube, or whatever. Let us face it, most of us will never have the urge to spend our time to learn or improve ourselves. The first argument that school is useless targets the whole school system. The argument is that it was primarily developed to produce factory workers, not innovators, not creators. Actually, this is absolutely correct. However, many things were invented or created for other reasons than they are used today. Coca-Cola was originally invented as an alternative to morphine addiction and to treat headaches and relieve anxiety. That does not stop us from drinking it today without having a reason. The computer was not originally invented to play computer games. The original purpose of the internet was definitely not to binge Netflix or Amazon Prime movies or series. And concerning innovators or creators, the fact is that almost all of the good innovations and creations today come from those who went through the rigorous path of formal education. Medicine, sciences, engineering, to mention a few. The second argument against formal education is that it does not teach us what we really need in our young or adult lives, like how to complete a tax return, how to purchase a house, how to invest our money, how to bring up children, how to get a job, or even very basic things like how to cook. An example question is, why do we need algebra in our lives? We will never need to solve for X to get a good job or be a good parent. We need algebra because we will need to think logically through tough life problems, think on our feet, know how to gather facts, and evaluate information to interpret things correctly and find solutions to unexpected challenges. Remember that education helps us create our own opinions and develop our very own points of view. Without these skills, we will never be in control of our lives. And by the way, many of us will confirm that we forgot everything we were taught in school. So, even if we were taught how to bring up children or buy a house, it would not make any difference because we would also have forgotten it anyway. In summarizing, education, whether formal or self-taught, makes us more aware not only of the world we live in, but most importantly about ourselves. How else will we ever know our strengths and weaknesses? How else will we know about our limitations and opportunities? We are all born with different talents, imagination, creativity, but all these are useless if not correctly grown systematically. Whether we like it or not, our character will always be a reflection of our education. Whether we succeed or fail in this life will depend a lot on how prepared we are to face the challenges and trials. For most of us, formal education will be the only opportunity for us to prepare for this life. If anyone knows of another better opportunity to be prepared for this life, please do not hesitate to share it with the rest of us. Truly, we can all agree that a formal education that merely tests on our effectiveness to remember a bunch of facts is not true education. But when you are really ready to learn, a good teacher will always appear. Whatever you decide to do, may it make you happy.